You're Josh too. If you're Josh and you're a man, don't fuck up the name for me. Okay? There's been a lot of other Joshes that give us a bad name, and I'm tired of it. Okay? So you have to do well by us. And I'm sure you get that sentiment too. Okay, good. Alright, JSC. If those are your initials, that's a weird thing. Yeah, my initials are JC too. Do you have the right? Now relax, come on. Kidding. Stop. I am a man of God, actually. Starting today, just now. Yeah, exactly. Guys, remember to go to church. I'm kidding.
The sky is turning red.
I appreciate every single one of y'all being here.
The night
Always
has
on the
been
TikTok.
so dim.
I'm 24. Could you imagine if I was like, I'm 14?
The souls have all been fed.
I like how, you know what, I guess it is I'm glad people ask. People ask. No, it's so funny, because do I really give like I'm younger than you? I mean, I feel like that's nice, I guess. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't get courted anywhere. I'm like, sure? Yeah, I feel like I can. Yeah. Anyway. I'm live on Twitch. I'm gonna put my face on the wait, hold on. Is my mic?
twisted. I'm not a rock star, I'm a bass head. Looking at the clock stop, like, are we there yet? And I'm too hard to make up my mind, and I'm too drunk to give a fuck. What do you like? I do that shit all the time, just for the funeral. I'm not ready to go. I'm not your boyfriend, 'cause your girlfriend is a rich man, used to fuck capitalism. I'm not a rap band, I'm good content, selling me so bad, wanna see the world end. And I'm too hard to make up my mind, and I'm too drunk to give a fuck. Why do you run? I do that shit all the time, just for the funeral. I'm not ready to
Go.
You're killing me. You got me dead. Rest in peace to the kids that we were.
Hello. Greetings. Greetings, fellow night owls. How's everyone doing? Oh boy, oh boy. How are we truly feeling? How are we truly feeling here, guys? Yeah, I turned the music down a little bit because I think I was just, I think the music was just loud in general. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but yeah, I noticed that my desktop audio was still a little loud and less balanced last time. I've been trying to like tweak it as I've been going. It's like this weird balance because it's not like I have like a good mic, so I've been trying to like figure out compression. Audio engineering is not my forte. Thank you. You know, I kind of want to watch something on stream. I don't know if you guys saw this, guys. I've been a big fan of Bernie since I was like in high school, and I think he's like one of the only politicians who's actually just like stood on his shit his entire fucking career, his entire political career. Like this dude was at Stonewall, and like, here, let's just watch it.
I was at the Trump.
Hold on. Okay.
Inauguration yesterday, and needless to say, I disagree with much of what he had to say.
I'm here.
But what really struck me, however, is not what he said, which was not surprising given his rhetoric, but what he didn't say. What he didn't say. The simple truth is that Donald Trump gave a major speech, the first speech of his second presidency, and ignored virtually every important issue facing the working families of this country. How crazy is that? Our healthcare system is broken, is dysfunctional, and it's wildly expensive. Not one word from Trump about how he is going to address the healthcare crisis. We pay by far the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. sometimes 10 times more than the people in other countries. And 1 out of 4 Americans are unable to afford the prescriptions that their doctors prescribe. Not one word in his speech on the high cost of prescription drugs. We have 800,000 Americans who are homeless, and millions of people spending 50 or 60% of their limited income on housing. We have a major housing crisis in America. Everybody knows it. And Trump, in his inaugural address, did not devote one word to it. Today in America, we have more income and wealth inequality than we have ever had. The wealthiest 3 people in America now own more wealth than the bottom half of our society. But Trump had nothing to say, not one word, about the growing gap between the very rich and everybody else. And maybe, just maybe, that's because he had those 3 people, the 3 wealthiest people in our country, sitting right behind them at his inauguration. And I should add that those 3 people, if you can believe it, and this really is unbelievable, saw their wealth increase by more than $233 billion since the November elections.
I'm going to show you how many zeros that is, guys. I think that's right. I think that's... No. Maybe I'm missing one. That's about right. That's just an increase in wealth since the November election. How much money do you guys have in your bank account right now? I'll be honest, I don't have a lot. I got like $600 in my account right now. Like, I got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got that shit. They got it on them for real.
How's that? $233 billion increase in wealth for the 3 wealthiest people. No wonder they were sitting right behind Donald Trump at his inauguration.
Nah, but it's your fault because you bought Chick-fil-A and you like getting coffee in the morning. You're spending too much money. What are you talking about? You're not being frugal. Come on.
They couldn't be
That's
happier.
the answer. It's
During his inaugural speech,
enough.
Trump did not have
never
one
be
word
that.
to say about how we're going to address the planetary crisis of climate change. The last 10 years have been the warmest years ever recorded, and extreme weather disturbances and natural disasters.
I'm gonna start learning. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna just start learning how to farm. On God. Yeah, what'd you guys get? Did you guys what'd you get, a pizza party? You got a pizza party for record-breaking sales? Ice cream social? Not the pins, bro. You didn't even get food. I honestly feel like pins is worse. No ice cream social, no pizza party. Y'all got pins. Y'all can't even be social. Y'all just gotta... Yeah, y'all can't even celebrate together. You have to celebrate in like silence. That's crazy.
Taking place all over the world, from Los Angeles to India, across Europe to North Carolina. Not one word from Trump about climate change, except, of course, to make it clear that he intends to make this horrific situation even worse with drill, baby, drill. Just brilliant. In the coming months and years, our job is not just to respond to every absurd statement that Donald Trump makes. Our job is to stay focused on the issues that are of importance to the working families.
How old is this man? Like, for real? Oh, fuck. like, you know, he's older than Joe Biden, and motherfucker has been on it. On it. Hasn't skipped a fucking beat. But it is terrifying. There are
of our country, and in fact are widely supported
want 'em
by
to
the
ever
American people. Let me just mention a few of them.
until like America's
Yes.
on the right track. Like I don't
Yes.
think he's gonna fucking. Like,
Healthcare is a
think
human
he
right,
will
and we
kill
must
over
join every other major country in guaranteeing health care to all people through a Medicare for All single payer program. Health care is a human right. Yes, we must take on the greed of Big Pharma and substantially lower the cost of prescription drugs in this country. Yes, we must build millions of units of affordable housing and low-income housing. Yes, we must make sure that all of our young people have the ability to get a higher education by making public colleges and universities tuition-free. Yes, we must work with the global community to combat climate change by cutting carbon emissions and transforming our energy system away from fossil fuel and into sustainable energy. Yes, we must pass legislation to raise the absurdly low federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour to a living wage.
$7.25. It still baffles me because I've always lived in like a blue state where they've been somewhat more progressive with their wages. $7.25 is fucking crazy. There's no way like the cost of living is like still that cheap across the country. I refuse to believe it. I refuse.
Of $17 an hour. Anybody who works 40 hours a week in this country should not be living in poverty. Yes, we must pass the PRO Act and make it easier for workers to join trade unions and grow the trade union movement in America. Yes, in order to help fund the needs of working families in this country, we must demand that the wealthiest people in this country, including those individuals sitting right beside Donald Trump at his inaugural, start paying their fair share of taxes. Yes, we must end a corrupt campaign finance system which allows a handful of billionaires to buy elections and move us rapidly into an oligarchic form of society. Bottom line, as we enter the new Trump presidency, we have got to remain focused. We cannot panic. No matter how many executive orders he signs, and no matter how many absurd statements he makes, our goal remains the same. We have got to educate, we have got to organize, we've got to put pressure on Congress to do the right things. And by the way, with Republicans only holding a 3 or 4 seat advantage in the House, we can stop them time and time again if we are organized. Finally, my friends, we have got to fight to create an America based on economic, social, racial, and environmental justice. That's what we've got to work on. Let's go forward. Let's do it. Thank you.
It sucks that, like, there are some, decent Democrats. So, so was it that, or did they just was this just the first time they have repurposed accounts fully? instead of making a new account? For that reason exactly. I don't know. Regardless, whether they made people follow them or they switched the accounts, I still think it's fucking insane and twisted. And like, I felt like we sunk into dystopia truly last night, but like that was like definitely like, oh they're just like, oh, they're going full face. Like it's like the fucking Nazi salute, the it's just everything, like the way the cards have unfolded within the past 4 months have been harrowing to see. Oh yeah, no, I saw a bunch of people following Trump and JD Vance, and I was like, ooh, I was like, I don't know. Like I was like, there ain't no way, there ain't no fucking way. Cause like I also feel like there are a decent amount of people who don't even follow like political people. Where I was like, okay, well, that's a little fucking. It was odd. It's been an odd unfolding of events for sure. I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. Truly. But I wish I had more answers. But unfortunately, the American populace is supremely uneducated. Motherfuckers can't read. Right? And the lack of critical thinking and just like I would say foresight by our population is also very scary. Because I'm like, do people really think their lives are gonna get better? Like they with their chest? That's the part that's like, really? Like for real? For real? Like, do you really think deporting people and ending birthright citizenship is gonna like drive housing prices down? I don't think so. I don't think they really have a lot to do with that. My eggs will be cheaper. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I kind of agree with that. I think deporting brown people will make chickens lay eggs faster and in turn increase value in production or rate of production. In turn, driving prices down and putting money back into the pockets of good, hard-working American people. Because we need eggs for protein. Like, what? Like, no. Everything's gonna be more expensive. It's gonna keep getting more expensive every year. Prices are just gonna fucking skyrocket, and you're not gonna be able to afford it. No one's gonna be able to afford any treats. No treats for no one. Yeah, the egg shit is dumb. But like, you see, like that would never be, because that requires reading, Micah. That requires like, okay, I'm going to read, and then also like believe what you have to also believe what scientists say. That like we've also lost that. People don't listen to like scientists no more. They listen to guys with big muscles and have balded because of their use of fucking what, human growth hormone, HGH. Big muscles, red ties, and false psychology degrees. Yep. Mm-hmm. He should have pardoned Luigi. That would never happen though. That would like, mm-mm. That would fucking shake the world. But to be honest, at the same time, I'm so like fucking, I'm like the Democrats have like done nothing but fail us. You know, nothing. $830 million to Israel 2 months ago. You know? Did nothing. The infrastructure bill, yeah, sure. Core. Okay. But he really like the Sleepy Joe thing. They were right about that. And it, like, shame on the Democrats for like so much. Where do I even begin? Yeah, I would say I'm progressive. I wouldn't consider myself a Democrat anymore. Because I also feel like it feels icky to say, knowing like what that is associated with. You know? Like, these people are fucking terrible. These people are all cartoonishly evil. And solely vested in their own interests. I know. You know, like, my mom was saying, she was like, I'm gonna move, like, as soon as your brother graduates. I'm like, I feel you. But I think it's gonna be bad everywhere. I feel like, yeah, those countries are gonna be, like, safeguards. I feel like they don't fall for the bullshit. Because they're educated. They see straight through it. I don't know where I'm gonna go, yo. I think I'm gonna have to just fucking kick it here. I'm gonna have to fucking... I'm gonna be one of the motherfuckers that, like, tries their best to hold the fort down while it burns. I have a single bucket of water, and I have to get the water from the bottom of a well. Exactly, Micah. You would think it should be that simple, right? Dude, I'm like, honestly, like, when it comes to housing, like Vienna in Austria, like, a majority of their housing is public housing. Oh, I also saw this one video. I saved it on Instagram. Maybe I could watch maybe we could just watch the full speech. Because I'm curious. This video looked very old, but I was like, whoa, that's like too real for right now. Like, this looks like it was shot in like the 70s or 80s. Michael John Parenti. Let's see. Oh wow, this is an entire lecture. Okay, this is like the best kind of like synopsis of this, but I'm like very curious about this guy. Here, let's play it.
But that expropriation of the third world has been going on for 400 years, brings us to another revelation, namely that the third world is not poor. You don't go to
No, this isn't even like I'll just play this clip. Can we?
world. Most countries,
It is just the same.
poor countries to make money. There are very few poor countries in this world. Most countries are rich.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm playing it from the beginning.
But that expropriation of the third world has been going on for 400 years, brings us to another revelation, namely that the third world is not poor. You don't go to poor countries to make money. There are very few poor countries in this world. Most countries are rich. The Philippines are rich. Brazil is rich. Mexico is rich. Chile is rich. Only the people are poor. But there's billions to be made there, to be carved out and to be taken. There's been billions for 400 years. The capitalist European and North American powers have carved out and taken the timber, the flax, the hemp, the cocoa, the rum, the tin, the copper, the iron, the rubber, the bauxite, the slaves, and the cheap labor. They have taken out of these countries. These countries are not underdeveloped, they're overexploited.
And that's just I'm interested. I mean, maybe tomorrow night we'll watch a little bit. We'll react to some of this on stream, because I'm curious. Because there's this entire lecture. There's a few lectures, but maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna do more research on this guy before I start playing his shit. But I mean, it seems like he's a Marxist, so like.
So the 1% spins its self-legitimating myths. As I said, no ruling class rules nakedly. All of them make up, they take strenuous efforts to justify their rule. I tell students when they say, oh, they don't care what we think, they ignore us and all that, I say, oh, no, that's the only thing they care about you. The only thing they care about you is what you're thinking. They don't care if you eat correctly. They don't care how your living conditions are. They don't care that they've built up an inhuman and irrational traffic system that's strangulating us and polluting our air. They don't care about anything. The only thing about you they care about is what you're thinking. In the morning they start, what's going to be the story today? How do we manipulate? How do we control? How do we...
When was this guy giving the... You know how many motherfuckers have been just like... Imagine how fucking frustrating it must be to stand on your fucking morals for decades. Because people have been saying this shit for fucking ever, right? Especially like on now the global scale that we at, where we're like, America is an empire, fully. Like, we are the empire of the globe. And I just can't imagine how to, like, see it play out, and it feels like you must have just been, like, talking to a fucking wall. I'd go insidious. I'd go fucking crazy. I don't know. Because, like, I am still, like, in the process of learning so much history of just how America has terrorized not just the global south, but the entire fucking globe. And we have fucking fragments everywhere. And we're not stopping anytime soon because we seek endless profit. But, dude, when does it stop? Like, when does the profit stop? Like, is there, like, realistically, like, you could only dig so much. The earth only has so much resources. And, like, my biggest thing is, like, also, what is in it for them? Like, besides just more money. At this point, it is just power. And that's the more, like, really scary part. It's power. Power. You control everything. You control the narrative, you control the media. Now you control the new media, social media, as we've seen within the past few days. You want to control the narrative based on your beliefs, and unfortunately, these motherfuckers are stupid, and their beliefs are purely based on dividing the working class in order to keep us, and fear-mongering in order to keep us separated, so we continue to infight and we never rebel, and they keep us comfortable enough to, like, just have some snacks. It's like cartoonishly evil, but like it's almost not even cartoonish. Like, cartoons wouldn't even make this. Is like actually like cynically like fucked up. They're extremely intelligent, the worst part, because they choose themselves and the system rewards them for it. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. But here's one thing I will say. Humans have been through some fucked up shit. Whether you and I or us, we all live or die through whatever happens within the next couple decades. On the full other side of this, my, like, society could fully collapse. Truly. We're at that point where it's like, dude, once Trump got elected, I was like, anything could happen, truly. I was like, we're fucked. Like, not even this time, but like, even the first time, I was like, oh, okay. And the Earth will heal. And then it'll go through its solar flare or whatever point. And maybe humanity will get one more chance. And maybe they'll advance a little bit faster with the remnants that was left behind by us. But this, I fully agree that this time feels so much worse. Without a shadow of a doubt, especially being like an adult in the world who is experiencing the economy in real time. It's like, yeah, and I agree with what you said. All we need is one less distraction, and people will finally start getting angry. Yeah, that's why they were like, we need to give them TikTok back. Like, we saw the reaction within a day, and like, that was not good. Like, people started crashing out, exposing themselves for no reason, as if they don't have like platforms elsewhere. It was really weird time. Like, people started doing weird shit, and I just think that they were like, they need their treats, guys, please. They need their funny videos. They need their hour and a half of funny videos before bed, please. give it to them or they're gonna crash out. Today? Makes me wonder what societies and human population was like before the loss of the Library of Alexandria. I don't know. I think like at the same time, like I think like a lot of the shit, the positions like they're in, I think those are all like human emotions that are real and like when go unchecked become what they are. Yeah. That's why I'm not gonna say, but I'm gonna get prepared because in America, you don't want to be in a duel, a standoff, without a magnum. You know, feel me? So, yeah, I will definitely be getting a fucking gun. Like, I hope I never gotta use it. I'll keep it tucked away, but it's how it is, right? There's more guns than there are people in this fucking country. Nah, son. Not me. I don't know. So, I don't know. It's really scary, but we have each other, I guess, right? For now. Oh, yeah. That's actually really important. I've been certified. I got like, you know, in high school they give you the health class certification. I would like to get recertified because I know it runs out. But I know it. Like I could. First, I would like to learn more first aid though. Like I know like carries, like certain carries to help people out of situations, depending on their injuries. I know with like certain types of bleeding and breaks and sprains, not to move people. There's a lot that goes into it. I gotta take another class, but I feel like my brain would snap into like save life mode if I had to do it. God, guys, I thought I would have treats for the rest of my life. Wait, I'm confused. Adding sugar to cement mix makes it hard, so that makes it so that it won't hard. Is there more to? Wait, I'm so confused. What's? Yeah, what's the usage? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. I Man. What I think that they're trying to get across is that as these structures are being built and as there's like opportunity, like as cement is drying, because it takes a decent amount of time to dry, to make sure it doesn't dry. You know? Yeah, like ice coming, like they're building ice structures. I know in Chicago, New York, here, and like a few other states, they've already like been deploying ice, which is Texas. Yeah, Texas for sure. Okay, I wanted to play my little like fun little game. Jesus, I gotta turn on the exposure on this. It's like crazy. Wait, hold on. Like, why am I so blown out for? It's crazy. It's a screen. This, but like that. Back to my original question: do people really think their life is gonna get better? I'm trying to figure it out. It's honestly almost like we're all fucked like together and like we know. But I think it will be kind of interesting to see how it unfolds as these people continue to be in the same position they've been in. You know? That's also good, Natalie. These are all really good. It's gonna be kind of funny to laugh at them, in a way, as everything gets taken from them, and they continue to not benefit at all, while the people that they voted into power continue to get more wealthy. You know? It truly is education. I truly, truly believe the reason though our populace voted the way they did is truly because A, the Democrats literally ran on like the campaign was A, trying to like literally this is what they said, like her campaign. Most of their campaign they spent like months like trying to establish like who she was and like who Kamala was like as a politician and her history or whatever. They said they only had so much time to do that. And then a fuck ton of like the rest of the time, they just like were talking about how bad Trump was in his last term. And that would be really bad if there was another Trump term. They didn't campaign on anything. They had every single fucking opportunity to stop what was happening in fucking Gaza. They didn't. The Biden administration, like, they're, and the Obama administration also super intense on the southern border. Yeah, they supported Israel. Yeah, but they had every opportunity. Like, they chose to lose this election. Yeah. But like, okay, but in this real way, although Trump is like terrible, like, in on all sides, did he pull the veil like fully off of politics, like, while fully exposing himself and all the people that are involved with him? But did he do that within the past, like, what, 12 years? Or like what, 2016? I can't count. Whatever. 4, 8, yeah. No, we're at the beginning of this term. 9 years. I've been up since 5. Hi, KK. Yeah, but I think, like, the reason why that, like, even seems civilized is because, like, the veil was still there. And they were still building up and, like, profiting off of the Cold War, the invasion of Iraq, and, like, you know? Politics. Sorry. But, yeah. Now it's mask off. Everyone sees everything. And that's really bad for the Democrats. You know? We, like, the Democrats, like, if they want to, like, like, actually hold any sort of weight, like, they need to win every single fucking primary, and they need to cast forward populist candidates who are pushing populist policy, things that, like, American people actually need, things that the planet needs, especially because, like, we have so much hand within industry around the globe. We are pretty much one of the biggest contributing factors to, you know, the fabric of the earth being destroyed as we know it. Yeah, exactly. He's not a fucking idiot. As much as he makes himself sound like an idiot, he's not a fucking idiot. As much as I love to call him a fucking idiot, when a motherfucker knows how to fail upwards, I mean, this is where he lands. It's the Oval Office, I guess. Yeah. Hey, I mean, listen. There's going to be a few things that I think are possible within the next couple of years. There's going to be a lot of, like, social uprising in form of protests, you know, however that is, and there's gonna be like Luigi. There's gonna be Super Mario Brothers 2, where they introduce Luigi as a character. There's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of Luigis. Wait, I also saw a tweet. I haven't like actually gone on the website to see if this is true, but I guess it was this tweet where they reframed what it means to be like a male and a female, and it's like the body parts that you have at conception. And I was like, oh, so we all girls then. We all girls for real then. Bet. Say less. So the Republicans are really onto something. Truly. Conception, right? We're all girls then. That's what they saying. That's our government. They like that's on a White House website, apparently. The White House, bro. That's a .gov. Oh, what are we to do, guys? Honestly, that's why I was saying it earlier, KK, you weren't here. I was like, I gotta start learning how to fucking farm. I'm gonna start herding sheep, guys. I'm gonna become a shepherd for a little bit. 100%. And I am very firm on that point, and I think that's why like I'm gonna dedicate a lot of time to this, and I'm just gonna do shit, and I'm gonna provide like space, and I'm gonna make content, and then I'm gonna become a shepherd. So, do you just thug it out? What state do I want to farm in? It's a good question, to be honest. I'm not sure yet. I have to learn how to farm first. See what I want to farm. It's cold there. Just take a little nap, KK. Take a slight nap. I would just like... Yeah. Ugh. I don't know, guys. Listen, I believe that, like, we just gotta take it day by day. And I feel like it's very easy to be, feel like terrible right now. I mean, I do. We all do. But life hasn't stopped being beautiful. You know, the world around us is, terrible, but there are still things to enjoy. There are still things that, we have to just, like, enjoy every second of, you know, if you can. So, like, we just gotta continue with that shit. It's, I feel like the only way to keep us going. So. Yeah, you know? Yeah, my vote almost been up 24 hours. That's real. I might, like, okay, so, I don't know if you guys were here when I, beat Hollow Knight, but regardless. So, there's one last challenge in Hollow Knight that still I've yet to beat to this day. I've been struggling with it, and I was gonna maybe give it some attempts. It's a little like, kind of like, it's just a boss rush of like the hardest bosses. And my little brother has done it. I have yet to do it. And I'm not sure if I should be ashamed, because as a big brother, I feel like I should be better than my little brother at video games. But I guess not in this day and age. Like, that was true in, like, the 90s and the early 2000s, right? Not anymore. My little brother is just going to be better than me. Let me just switch something. I saw this really funny meme where it was like me after I lose and Dress to Impress, and it was a laptop screen with bullet holes in it, and I was like, I feel like that's how you guys see me when I play Dress to Impress. Yeah, no, for real. Fuck, on God, fuck those kids, because they don't know shit. Like, literally, I'm like, your parents still dress you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hold on, guys. 2 seconds, and then we're gonna get cooking. For real. I'm gonna give this shit a few good tries. Wait, that's actually hilarious. I'm gonna come to your house is wild to tell to a child. Good night, KK. Thanks so much for being here. Sweet dreams. And safe travels. Hi. Oh, hi. Lock in. pretty good at Smash. That's like the only game I'm like good at. And I know like everyone's like, oh my god, I'm good at Smash. I played Sims for a little bit. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. You don't do that. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, I'm like, you guys would never guess my best character. If you know other characters. Come on, man. Oh my god, stop. Don't do that. Can they fly? No. Like, well, one of my characters is good at that. I'm good with a lot of good, like, maybe, like, I'm, like, confident with, like, 20 characters. But, like, I have, like, a best my best can't fly. Ness is one of them. I'm like Ness is Ness. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's not good. Ooh, oh, that's not good. Anyway. Yeah, wait, hold on. You guys want to see? So it's 112% to beat the game, like full, and I think it's more than 90. Because I have like 110 or 111. Yeah, I have 110. So that's 2%.